There is force in the universe, which, if we permit it, will flow through us and produce miraculous results. Hello everybody and welcome to my next Subnautica installment. Today, as you can see, we are in Sea Mama's enclosure, and the goal is to find these resources in the top right that her eggs need to hatch. So that is going to be the plan. I've just noticed that whatever this peeper is, it's like magic. Hold on. What is this? Come back here. What are you? Gimme. What did I just pick up? Peeper. Why was it like glowy and cool? Was that because of her? Is it because it's a cleaned peeper? Like a purified peeper? That's kind of interesting. Okay. But anyway, I have two thoughts about where these resources could be. Number one is that they are in this environment somewhere. Let's see, this looks interesting, but I'm not sure if it's what I need. So my thoughts are that these enzymes are going to be found here. I've never seen spotted dockleaf before. And so my adventure for the hatching enzyme materials began, and I was partially right. I was able to find one of the enzymes inside Sea Mama's enclosure, and then I discovered that I might find the others by hopping through the portals I had opened previously. Sea crown! I think this is what I need, right? Yes! Okay, so this is gonna work, I think. So we've got one sea crown. Check. Let me make my way back over to the prawn suit. Or you know what? We can leave him there for a minute. Just because I have plenty of oxygen as it is right now, but let's go deeper. Oh, you know what? I can also scan these things that otherwise I would be too scared to scan. So now we've got a lovely bone shark. Okay, nice to know what your name is finally after all this time. Let's find more caves. I scoured the Empress's habitat for some more caves to look for materials, but came up completely empty-handed. Okay, so I was able to find the one seed that I need. The issue, however, is that the rest of them simply aren't here. So I'm going to make my way out and start jumping through portals to look for what I need. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh. I got in her way. Okay. There goes that little peeper again. So I think what's happening with the peepers is that they are like the cleansed peepers, maybe? I thought about how cool it was to see change in the actual world depending on the Sea Empress's closeness to all of these different animals, mainly that the peepers seemed to be cured based on her presence. I then jumped through my first portal. Alright, no idea which one this is, but we're gonna go see what it is. So here we go. Portal number 1. And you know what? I have so many questions when this mama's eggs hatch. If the Leviathans are released back onto the regular planet, does that mean they're going to help it heal in a way? Is that kind of what's going on here? Okay, so where am I? We've got a ghost ray. Not entirely sure where I am, but I'm looking for one of these materials that we need in order to... Ah, okay, we're in the mushroom forest. I need to remember that I go almost directly down. Okay, mushroom forest. I wonder if this is where I get fungal sample, because mushrooms are fungi. Let's see. I'm just gonna start hitting everything. Here, this is the actual part of the mushroom. Oh, it was! Okay, that's one. Okay, so that logic worked out. I made my way through the list until I reached ghostweed, which was the only sample that seemed to cause me a problem, for obvious reasons. Okay, so the plan here is going to be, I don't think I have anything in my inventory that could help me here unless I use this Pathfinder tool. So what I might do is just pop out here and, oh God, get me back in the suit. Holy, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh, it was waiting. It was waiting. It was waiting for me. It was literally waiting for me. Get me out. I need to go this way. Oh my gosh, that was not nice. That was not nice. It was not necessary. It did not have to be waiting for me right there. It just didn't have to be. There's the ghostweed. Why do I feel like it's right behind me? Okay. Oh, and there's a crab squid. Oh, this is just bad all around. Do I have a stasis rifle? I do. You know what? It's time. It's time. If this thing, it's coming. It's coming. Here we go. Got it. Okay. Gimme the ghostweed. Give me the ghostweed. I've got it. We're getting out. Grapple. And run. Oh! No. This could be Life Pod 2 all over again. This could actually be Life Pod 2 all over again. And the hilarious thing is, I have no idea if that Pathfinder tool did a damn thing. I don't know because I can't see it. Okay, I went like over a cliff somewhere here, and now I'm gonna have issues finding where it is I need to be, I think. So here's the waterfall. So, is that Pathfinder tool even anywhere here? I don't even see it. Oh, it's right there. Wow, it's that tiny little disc. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Okay. Okay, we're going in. Okay. Oh, we did it. Alright, so I didn't fumble the stasis rifle and drop it this time. I actually stasis rifled the crab squid and it worked so that I could get my sample and get out. And my prawn suit lived, which reminds me I need to repair it. There we go. There we go. Everything is good in the world again. Man, this game keeps you on the edge of your seat from beginning to end. It really does. Oh, I'm so excited to see what happens now. I'm so excited to see how this works. And I love that I don't have to take it back to a fabricator. At least that's what it looks like. That was in fact what it looked like. But of course it was not the case, and I did have to travel all the way back to a fabricator. I think I have to get out of my prawn suit to do this, and I'm gonna put the prawn suit way out of the way so that nothing can happen to him. Okay, here we go. Are you ready, Mama? Yes, I've got what you need. Okay, I have a plan. I have a different plan because I think I actually need to go craft these in a fabricator. My motivation stayed high though because my mind was on how cute those Sea Empress babies were going to look upon hatching, so I headed back to my base and crafted the enzymes, returning to the Sea Empress and finally clicking the button. Let's do this. I'm so ready. Yes, look at them. Oh my gosh, babies. Hello, babies. Go through your sea gate. Can I scan you? Hold on. Wait. I need to scan. We'll put it on 4. Let me scan you. Sea Emperor Juvenile. Yes, babies, go. Go, babies, go. This is so exciting. A juvenile emperor specimen. It is producing a highly potent form of enzyme 42, which should be capable of fully curing individuals. The species hatches relatively fully formed and independent, perhaps reflecting the fact they must fend for themselves when they are first born away from their parents. This specimen is healthy and exhibiting signs of a positive attitude towards life. Okay, what now? Oh, they're all going to Mom. They make the cutest noises. Screenshot. Oh, they're so happy. What now, Mama? What do we do now? Are they just gonna enjoy their habitat for a little bit? Is she gonna talk to me? She's doing something. What you doing? Here we go.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you.
You're welcome.
Their freedom is my end.
Oh no, don't die.
What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep?
Oh, I'm getting
and
chills.
never wake up. Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting chills from all of this. This is beautiful that the babies are free, but also I'm so sad about our mama. What now? What do I do now? Is there anything, can I like touch you? No? Okay, well, what now? I sat with the Empress and thought a little bit more about her words and hoped that maybe she could be reincarnated in a new and better world that was much nicer to her and her young. But then I noticed something glowing in the water. Is this the cure? Touch concentrated enzyme 42. I think this is it. Wow. Sticky, right? Can I scan it? No. Self-scan?
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Oh, I just got the chills again. The whole game has been leading up to this. We did it. I cannot believe it. I am so sorry for her, though. To me, this is just, look, she's even like laying down now. Oh. Oh, this is so sad. So her bones are just gonna rest here, just like all the other Leviathan's fossils down in my home biome. Okay, well, we know what we have to do now. We have to go disable the giant laser beam. We gotta go disable the giant laser beam so that we can build the Neptune rocket and get out of this place. Alright. Here we go. And I'm not bringing this prawn suit inside again. Oh, and there's a ton of that stuff that's just bubbling around out here, which is very interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna leave the prawn right in here. I'm not bringing him up there. I'm just gonna run up, do my little disabling, and come back down, because I don't think, yeah, I think he's safe in here. We're gonna go all the way to the front, and I'm gonna climb up. I'm so worried of losing my prawny friend. Okay. And I also really fast just want to disable the blueprint that I was doing. There we go. Okay, so now let's head to the control room, I think it was. Here we go. Let's try this. Let's hope it's green. It better be. Success, I think. Oh, why is it all dark? Does that mean the power's off? Because it's dark, the power's off? I don't like that sound. Is this what it sounds like when it's above you? Because literally the gun is right above us. I don't like it. I went the wrong way. Alright, let's get back to our prawn suit. I'm pretty sure that means everything was turned off since the power is off. Okay. Now, I'm assuming all that's left for us
Welcome aboard, Captain.
is to build the launch platform, is to build the rocket, right? Is that what I'm getting from this? Alright, so this means I need to get back to my base. Are the sea babies still? Oh, they're gone. They've left. Interesting. Now, my question is, do I have to worry about warpers now? Let's see, let's go buy a warper. I'm gonna be so mad if they still try and get me out of here. Okay. I don't hear them. I don't hear them doing warpy things. I definitely still hear that thing though. Okay, this is where I got stuck last time. Alright, up, up, and away. It doesn't seem like they're bothering me. I thought it was so cool how the game showed true change. Not only did you let the cure literally go through a gate to cleanse the rest of the planet as it used to naturally do, but you also fixed the whole warper problem. Because you weren't infected, the warpers wouldn't bother you anymore, and man did that make me feel good, because then I was completely safe in my prawn suit and could not be pulled from it. My next goal was to build a platform for my Neptune rocket. And let's go see what all we need. Hello, Mr. Reefback. Let's see what we need to build this rocket. Let's see. Alright. Neptune escape rocket. We need titanium ingot, computer chip, and lead. No problem. I guess it's time to get to collecting, huh? I had all of the resources in my base for the platform, so I thought the whole rocket building process was just gonna be a quick and easy breeze. I'd be off the planet in no time, right? At least, that's the question I asked myself until I saw what a hatched cuttlefish looks like. I didn't want to leave the planet so quickly then. Look at you! I have to scan it, hold on. Scanner. Hello? Come back. There you are. Pick up cuttlefish. Wait, pick up? What do you mean pick up? Okay. And then I also have a little spadefish in here that I just randomly decided to hatch because I didn't know what the egg was. Let's go put the cuttlefish outside. Actually, let's put it not under the sea moth. Play with fish. Hello, little fishy. I love this so much. Okay. Stop, follow. Yeah, so don't follow me right now because I'm about to go into some deep caves to get some stuff. But look at him dipping and diving and darting around. Don't go near the stalkers, little friend. Oh, this makes my day. What a great way to collect materials by letting such a cute little guy out and free. Alright, time to go build this rocket. But so far, not so bad. It's really nice to live near stalkers because there's always debris by them, and I can always salvage it. I can always salvage it for titanium. Okay. Neptune escape rocket, Neptune launch platform. Here we go. Wow, this is huge, as it should be. So these little bots are just going to build it up. And we're going to see what it has us do. I'm really curious what the resources to build the actual rocket are going to be. Like, am I going to have to go and like get like nickel and kyanite and revisit all of the really scary places that I almost thought I wasn't going to get out of again? I'm guessing it's just going to fall into the water. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to build from the platform then. Alright, this is just nuts. This is nuts. This is crazy. Okay. Is there? Yes, there's like its own vehicle console up here. Very nice. Okay. Oh. Plasteel ingot, copper wire, and lubricant. Supports the rocket during construction. Okay, so you have to build the part that holds the rocket up first before you build the rocket. That makes sense. Okay. It took me a few minutes to grab some scrap and turn it into titanium to make some plasteel ingots, and then I was ready to go. Okay, plasteel ingots, lubricant, we are ready to go. Let's go craft this part of the rocket. Well, the thing that's holding up the rocket. It is so weird to see a new structure looming over my base like this. Like, it's crazy. Okay. Alright. I just love how there are so many different things thrown at you that change the gameplay as you go. It's not formulaic. Like, you know what you have to do, but it's not like, okay, we go to this zone, then we go to this zone, we get all the resources, we tier up, and then we're done. It's different. It's... Okay, we got some music. Okay, so that is indeed the stilt that is going to hold up the rocket. And then, I guess... the only thing that's left now is going to be the rocket itself, at least I would hope. It's so cool to see this with the aurora in the background. It's like, that is the thing that brought me to the planet, and now we are building the thing that is going to take us off the planet. I'm still kind of shook up by the Sea Empress dying, though, or beginning to die. Like, I don't like that she's going to be there alone. I mean, technically she has her babies, but, you know, she's stuck in that darn containment. Okay, moving on. Okay, plasteel ingot, nickel ore, aerogel, and wiring kit. So we might need some nickel ore from down below in order to do this, which is no big deal. I can just hop down there in the prawn suit. Let me pin that to my thingy. There we go. All right. Which again means I'm gonna need more lithium. I had no idea how many more phases of construction would be coming with this Neptune rocket, so I decided to take my prawn suit all the way down to my deep, deep base and load up the Cyclops in order to return with all of the booty I had collected throughout my time in the depths of Planet 4546b. The extended crafting time that the rocket was taking gave my mind a lot of time to wander and consider if I even wanted to leave the planet in the first place. I'm just having so many thoughts as I load my Cyclops full of materials to bring back to the surface for a final farewell, and that's honestly what I'm thinking about, is the final farewell. It's like I was thinking about, do I actually want to leave this place? But I kind of think I have to. There's nothing else for me here. I could live peacefully here and just chill, but in the canon of my character's journey, I feel like they don't want to be here. They want to get back to humanity. They want to see humans again. Right now, they're just stuck with a bunch of fish, and the only thing that could talk to them, actually there are two things that could talk to them, and one of them is dying. The Sea Empress is dying, and then my radio signals have stopped. They've stopped being a thing. I don't hear any more. I don't get any more radio messages, and it's very lonely. It makes you feel so much more alone than you originally did at the beginning of the game, which is just insanity to me, how that works. So, yeah, when I think about it, I do need to get off this place. I need to get off of this planet and back to where I'm supposed to be. The other thing is, if I were my character, I would have a lot of questions for Altera Corp. A lot of questions. I find it interesting that my life pod is the only one that was 100% okay beyond needing just the basic repairs that I had to give to it. Oh, shoot. All of the other life pods did not do so great. They couldn't withstand the heat. They, a fabricator malfunctioned on one of them. You know, they didn't really do their job very well for a company that is supposed to be like the leader of science and exploration. And I get that they are profit driven, but you can't get a profit without keeping your workers safe. You just can't expect things to go well if you're not paying attention about how to keep your workers alive who are actually going to be doing the important things. I need to collect this with the prawn suit before we go. So, I don't know what the law is like up in this world, but I think my character is going to give him a piece of his mind when he gets back up there. Definitely. My next thoughts are, so Altera came here to set up phase gates to like operate mining missions and things like that. I think it's hilarious that they didn't even realize that the most powerful source of energy is here, which is the ion cubes, the endless source of ion cubes. Oh, I have to get back my oxygen. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was going off on a rant and I completely forgot about my oxygen. I think I'll make it. But I think it's so ironic that because things went as they did, they completely missed the most powerful source of energy probably in the universe with this alien technology and these cubes. Which reminds me, I remember I was reading the PDA and it said something about needing to find a really powerful power source to launch my rocket off of the planet. So now I'm like, am I going to be using the alien energy to get off the planet? But then I'm also like, I remember reading that it said that results are unknown. So here's me wanting to get off the planet, but also being like, am I going to blow all of this up? Like, is everything I've worked for all going to be for naught if something malfunctions and I get slingshotted across the universe to some other random planet? Like, what if that happens? So I'm a little wary, I think. I am definitely a little wary of that, because I feel like it is a very possible end to my poor character. I have so many thoughts, man. And then you get into the Degassi side of things. So I've been reading back through all of my PDAs as I've been collecting resources, and I realized that it said that the Degassi crashed 10 years prior to the Aurora going down. So all of that happened 10 years before, and I was also thinking, I remember reading the Degassi part or listening to the Degassi part where they mentioned Chinese potatoes and how Chinese potatoes are very common in the Mongolian Federation. And yet they had Chinese potatoes on that island. So to me, it's like, how did the Chinese potatoes get there? Either they brought them with them on the Degassi and it was in the salvages, although a lot of times when seeds get waterlogged and are left for too long, they won't grow. I live on a homestead, I grow a lot of things, and if seeds get waterlogged and then they start to germinate like the tiniest bit and then they don't get what they need, they just will stop growing a lot of the time. So part of me is like, okay, maybe they just didn't like consider all of that when they made the game. But also, what if, because I remember reading that the aliens were into, gotta bring the cuttlefish egg with me, the aliens were into ancient China and the yin and yang symbol, and so Mongolia is over near China, right? And so I was thinking, what if there were humans that were here before from that area involving the aliens or something like that. I'm going through so many thoughts right now about this game. There's breadcrumb trails through all of it. There really is. There's just a ton of breadcrumb trails through this game. And some of the conclusions are really clear. Like, for example, when you first drop down into this whole biome, there's a few skeletons, and then I actually ended up finding the alien specimen research facility before I found the skeleton. But when I read through it, I didn't understand that the reason that the facility, broke down, I knew it was because of a leviathan. I didn't realize that it was likely a sea dragon that did this, because there was a sea dragon egg being studied in that facility. And if you read through those logs, it says that it's not possible to house an adult sea dragon, right? So the idea is that the sea dragon was trying to get into the facility to get its eggs. It didn't want them to have its eggs. Again, reminds me of the scene in Jurassic Park where the raptors want their eggs back. But the idea, and it says that something collided with the anchor mechanism on that base, causing it to sink to the floor. The thing that collided with that was the Leviathan, the skeleton of the Leviathan, because when you scan the skeleton of the Leviathan, it says that this skeletal specimen has a giant hole in its head, as if it were knocked out and died that way. So when you put these pieces together, it is a brilliantly woven story that lets you ascertain information from your environment rather than just being flat out told everything. It's a classic example of show, don't tell. Of course, the game does a bunch of telling, because how else is it going to get you to reach some of these conclusions? But it also does a really fair share of telling, and it is just, I love it. I'm at the point with survival games now where I'm not sure I'm going to be able to enjoy games that are just the basic few biomes that you hop through to find tiers of materials with very little story or storytelling, no greater purpose other than to just survive. With this, there are so many different purposes you have. I don't know, there's a lot. And of course I have more thoughts, but those were the immediate ones that came to mind here as I continue this. How's this doing? This is still good. By the way, deep shrooms are awesome for this thing. They take forever. I haven't loaded this thing up since the first day that I came down here and built this base. I must have played about 10 hours since I did that. These are still all here. So I think it's really convenient that the deep shrooms are right around this base, because they can easily be used to power it. So just that's my very small little tip for you guys, I guess. As a rather new Subnautica player, that is my tip. Okay, what do we have going on here? We've got some ion cubes. Okay, I am going to bring those with me. You know what I noticed about these power cells is the minute I put these power cells up in my base, they charged immediately. They were down to about 80% and they charged immediately. So that's also really cool technology. So cool. See, I'm also usually not one to be very into space games, or really futuristic games. But because Subnautica combines ancient history, a little bit of conspiracy, a little bit of alien talk, because it combines all of these things, it's perfect. It feels so much more than just a sci-fi game. Okay, that's me done ranting and raving about this. I think I have everything I need right now. I have all of the things I need to build these things. I've got the nickel, so I am going to cautiously make my way back up for my final ascent out of this angelic place that I'm actually going to miss so much. I said goodbye to the tree. I said goodbye to the rays. I even said goodbye to to the Leviathan and crab squids. Oh shit. And I made my final ascent to the surface of the planet. Alright, well now that I'm pulling up at home and I am back in the familiar zone with my big reefback friends. Oops, I think I'm running into my reefback friends. I'm so sorry. Ah. Sorry, buddies. But now that I'm home, I am just gonna get to building. The rocket practically built itself from that point forward because I did have every single thing I needed loaded onto that Cyclops. These are just the rocket thrusters, I think, so definitely not even the main part of the rocket yet. I'm going to mine this planet of all of the titanium before I get off of here. That's what it seems like. Okay, here we go. Construct. Oh, that music. I want it to continue. It's just a sound effect. It's not a full song. I want to jam out as I prepare to leave Planet 4546P. Okay, so these are going to be the thrusters. It is bigger than I thought it would be. Honestly, it is. I mean, I guess it'll maybe reach the halfway point where that... Oh, is that how I get on? I think it is. So I go up the stairs and I walk and I board up there. Oh man, okay, what's next? Let's see what's next. Fuel reserve, plasteel ingot, crystalline sulfur, kyanite, and ion power cell. Oh, I hope I have enough cubes to make a power cell. Let's just take a moment to admire this beautiful game art, by the way. Look at this, look at this. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. I need to stop nerding out. And let's go see what of these materials I brought with me or that I still need. I'm hoping I don't have to take another deep dive. No further dives were necessary as I had everything I needed, including the prawn suit's 2 power cells. All you're gonna sit right here on this rock, Prawny boy, and you're gonna overlook this beautiful kelpy meadow-like area. Okay, buddy, let's see what's in your storage. Some nice silver, I'll have to remember that, but look, I'm gonna switch out your power cells, okay? Wonder why he's not sitting. He's like, I don't want you to go, don't make me sit down. Okay, wait, I didn't switch out the battery. Okay, I've got everything I need now. Hopefully that's not going to bite me in the backside if I need to go farm more resources down deep for the next stage. Because I am out of kyanite and I am out of sulfur. So if there's a next stage and I need kyanite and sulfur, I'm going to have to just use the batteries I have there. Okay. Alright. Is there another part? Is this it? Have we done it? Have we Frankenstein together the Neptune rocket? Okay. Alright. Oh, we're gonna be able to walk up there. Okay. Let's see what's next. There is more. Okay. Whoops. There is a cockpit. There is a Neptune cockpit, which needs... What's that shieldy thing? Hold on, let me... Cyclops shield generator. Okay, everything else is really easy, just the Cyclops shield generator. The thing that I have on the Cyclops, can I just take that module off? Oh, nice. Okay, that's super convenient, so I don't have to worry about making that. Okay, titanium mining, continuing to mine titanium for these plasteel ingots. This is insane. This is so much titanium. I've taken all of the wreckage from the poor stalkers. They hate me. They're having dental issues because there's no metal salvage for them to wipe their teeth on. Poor stalkers can't loosen their teeth. They're like teething toddlers. No wonder they're so grumpy, right? I need to find more wreckage. I was shocked at how much titanium it took to build this thing, but eventually I did get the cockpit put on, and I took an even higher ascent up the side of the gantry. Okay, so is there anything after the cockpit? Because if there is, I'm really running out of resources. I can't imagine what else. Like a landing or a boarding thing? We've already got the boarding thing on the side, so I don't think I need like a gangplank or anything. Is that it? Let's go check this thing.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Neptune 1 rocket online. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Okay. I am going to go into my beacon manager and turn all of my beacons off because it's going to make me sad if we get a view of the planet as we're leaving and I can see all of the beacons that I'm leaving behind. You know what I mean? Like all of the things like, oh, I remember camera drone 4. It's down in the lava hell. What a nice camera it was. You know what I mean? All right, let's go see if we can get on this thing. It's all come down to this. We've healed ourselves. We've turned off the shooty beamy ray. We helped the Sea Empress hatch her babies and clear the planet of the Kharaa virus. Call elevator. Okay. I don't know why I'm scared. It should be the tagline of this whole series. I don't know why I'm scared. Oh, and it's sunrise. Look at how pretty this is. Okay, so what do we do with this stuff? This is just call elevator. Oh my gosh, you guys. I gotta get a nice look at this. Wow, let me take some screenshots here. This is just beautiful. I love it. You can see the island off in the distance. You've even got whatever planet that is. You've got the aurora. Like, I feel like I'm saying goodbye to the aurora and all of the flesh-eating bugs on the aurora. It's just insane. I love it. Okay. I think it might be time. Here we go. Okay. Throw switch. So, am I gonna have to... Oh, it has a storage? Why? Do I need to, like, prepare for this or something?
Communications systems array active.
Oh, what a nice voice. Okay.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Well, this is fun. Okay. What's next? Auxiliary power.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Okay. Do I just climb up? Okay. Okay. Ooh, wow. Look at this. What's this? Activate life support system. Repair time capsule. I think I might save this for my second playthrough. I think I'm gonna put the stasis rifle in there. I'm gonna put an air bladder in there. And I'm gonna put a stalker tooth in there. And, well, like, I don't have any pictures that aren't spoilers. You know what? I'm not gonna do this right now. I don't think I'm gonna do the time capsule because I think I don't want to spoil things for people. I don't want to spoil things for people with my very spoilery images. Boot up the primary CPU. Let's turn life support on. Okay.
Life support systems online.
Okay, fantastic. Also, I really like this shot. Screenshot saved to PDA. Okay, turning on the primary CPU. Booting up.
Primary
Okay.
computer systems active.
This would be the perfect time for the Jurassic Park hold on to your butts
All
moment.
systems are go for liftoff.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Time capsule will be for playthrough number 2. Here we go.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
Do I actually have to push the button?
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Little burbs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We did it!
Time capsule jettison.
Oh, okay. It still sent the capsule, so it'll send my stuff. I just didn't leave a message or anything. I didn't want to spoil, and I wanted to put more thought into it. We finally are not in the water of planet 4546b.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris field.
Ooh.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Oh, we're gonna be able to look at the planet. Oh my god.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate.
Okay.
Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
I hope they work. Does that mean it worked? Oh my god.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
She was still alive. Oh, my mind is blown. Try not to cry. I have so many thoughts. Good job, team. This is probably the best gaming experience I've had, like, as far back as I can remember. I felt things the whole time. Like, things. I felt things the whole time through. It made me think. It made me think deeper. And I don't know, I cannot say more good things about this game. It is getting like apocalyptically dark outside, so I'm about to have a really big storm. I'm gonna do a follow-up video when all of this is done. Thank you so much for following along with me on Subnautica. My mind is blown. This is crazy. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for sticking it out. I hope you enjoyed this series. That's it for me today. As always, I hope you all are enjoying your games, and I will see you all in the next video.